What's up, everybody? Back here again with another video. Today we have the AEW Unrivaled Collection pop-up entrance stage. I've been really excited for this one. I waited a good bit to get it, but finally I decided I need to step up my entrance stage. And I'm such a big fan of AEW, and I decided I might as well get this one. This looked the best with me. I love AEW's tunnels and the way it works like that. And it's a big stage, so it would be good for action figure photography. But we are going to go ahead and get into the packaging and then put it together. We'll show y'all how to do all that, and then we'll look at it at the end. But we're going to go ahead and get into the packaging. We do got pop-up entrance stage right there. They got it in English and in Spanish. Unrivaled Collection at the top, and AEW above that. A picture of the entrance stage. Turn it around here. And then there's the back. A little shot of the ring with it, and then it's got all the pay-per-views that it comes for the screen up top. But this looks really cool. I'm excited to get out the packaging and go ahead and look at it. But we are going to go ahead and look at it, everything, see how everything puts together. So without further ado, here we go. And there's what it's going to look like out of the packaging. It's kind of all just packaged up in one thing. Looks like we do have the tunnels right here. They are in this plastic, or not plastic, this paper wrap. So, going to get it out of there and take a look. I don't know if both the tunnels are green, or one's green and one's another color. Something. Try to be careful as we can with it. So, I'm pretty sure these are the tunnels. Maybe not. That's what they look like, the outside of the tunnels. But yeah, they do have these little notches. So, it's cardboard, but it's like a thick. It's like a thin and thick kind of strong cardboard. This is the thin cardboard. This right here is going to be like a thick, strong cardboard. And they do got these little notches, and you slide them into the spots that they go in. And then, so we are going to go ahead and get the rest of this out the packaging, and then we'll show y'all what that looks like. And here's the pieces out of the packaging. It is all kind of put together, kind of folded in with each other in one pile. And then it does come with the instructions right there. So I am going to get the camera fixed up, and I will show y'all how to do some of it, and then I will probably time lapse it or cut it to some spots. And yeah, I'm gonna try to fix this lighting. I know the camera lighting's not the greatest right now, but I'm gonna try to fix that, and then we'll get back into it. We got the camera fixed up, we got everything going. We are gonna unfold this, and look at all that. That's a lot right there. We do got this one piece. I'm gonna set it to the side. Looks like here's the tunnels, but they're all just kind of folded together like that. You unfold it. Here is the pay-per-view sheets, and these things are massive. I did not realize how big these would be. I mean, this thing is, these are huge. The package doesn't give it enough credit. They look kind of small in the package, but these things are huge. They take up the whole camera here. Got Dark and Revolution, Dynamite, Double or Nothing, Full Gear, and All Out. And I believe, yeah, Back to Revolution. Which I know Collision wasn't a thing yet. It would have been cool if AEW does Jazzwares does another entrance stage, kind of their updated look with some more pay-per-views or something like that. Maybe Collision and All In and stuff like that. Maybe they could do another one and add in some different ones. But no, these things look really nice. The detail of them, they are a nice material. You could rip them, but I feel like if you're easy with them, they're not going to rip. They're not going to tear, nothing like that. But no, these things look really nice. Great material. But we are going to go ahead and get into the rest of the stuff here. And then we are going to go ahead and put it together. And here's the entrance stage all put together. I did have to move to my dining room because this thing would not fit on my desk that I do all my filming at. But this thing was a little bit of a struggle to put together because I made sure I wasn't creasing nothing or stuff like that. The instructions were a little bit hard to read. They didn't go, wasn't big piece of instructions. It was just one small piece of paper. But we are missing one part. It is the pay-per-view papers. So we got Full Gear, All Out, Revolution, AEW Dark, Dynamite, and Double or Nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and do Dynamite. Be it. And there it is right there. There's the Dynamite sheet there. What I might end up doing is I might take my computer or tablet or something like that and put it on like a stool behind it. That way it's a screen and you could play like entrance themes and the Titantron will play. But this does look really good. I do have some figures right here. I got this Adam Copeland in the Toronto Blue that I just done a review on. Please go check that out. It's on my channel. By the time you're watching this, you should be able to watch it right now. I also have this Darby Allin. And this Konosuke Takeshita. And that shows about the height. It does clear Takeshita and Copeland. They could walk through it. So, and then we also have like a Super 7, Tomohiro Ishii there. And then we could put Juice Robertson over here. And then just to show how big that lip is right there, there's a Cody next to it. It's not the biggest. I am going to go ahead and take the camera off the tripod here and go ahead and show you around it. So, but it looks really good. I have no problem with this. If you're an AEW fan and you collect AEW figures, you have to pick this up. This thing looks incredible. It's really sturdy. Like, with it being cardboard, it's going to take a good bit to break this with it being put together. You could put Darby there. You could put like a ladder on the side right there of the tunnels. You could put the announcer's table right there on the side. But what I plan on doing is I plan on taking pieces of paper and in the back side of the tunnel, putting them there, not cloth. That way it's a cloth cutout right there where they could come through and you don't see through it. But this looks really good. It is massive. So stay tuned for some action figure photography. You can go to my Instagram page where I do all that. It is Brantley_collects. But yeah, I'd say go pick this up. You can get it at Ringside for like $40 in all. $40 total. But yeah, and make sure you put in some promo codes there. I'm not sponsored by them, so I do not have one. But there's a bunch of other YouTubers that do this who do have these promo codes. But this does look great. I have no problems or complaints with this entrance stage. It is a little difficult to put together if you're doing it by yourself. But once you figure it out, it gets pretty easy from there. But I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace.